All right. I would say you waited enough. Let's go ahead and start today's class. But first, let me check in with you. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see my presentation? Please just go ahead and type it in the chat
Yes.
or just tell me. That's fine. Perfect. All right. So, can you see the chat fenster actually? Like my chat fenster? The not fenster. Fenster is the German word. The chat window. Can you see that right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that. Okay. Well, I don't want that. That's fine. Okay. Well, I would say thanks for joining us today, small group. I asked you to submit an assignment for not last time, but the time before. But I received all of your assignments. Thanks for that. I find it really, really important for you guys to, do these assignments. I think I hope I made myself clear in in that email. It's not for me because I like people to do homework or to do assignments. Well, maybe a little, but it's actually very important for you guys. Okay, because as you may know, when it comes to learning and teaching, there's something like a learning pyramid, and you may know that from yourself, from your own learning behavior. On top, you only have hearing, and then a little bit better to learn is when you hear and see something, or when you see something, and then one step below is hearing and seeing, and then the last step is doing. Okay, so according to that pyramid, humans learn the best when they actually do stuff themselves. So that's why I'm like really eager for you guys to do assignments, because I believe that this will help you the most. Plus, it makes following the class, this lecture, way easier. Okay, so thanks for turning in all your assignments. Hopefully the reading material and the YouTube videos were not too hard. Maybe you can just give me a little feedback, like on a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 is really easy and 10 is really hard. How hard was it to understand the material in those YouTube videos and the reading link? How hard was that for you guys? Just let me know so I can get a little bit better feeling for, what kind of material I can give to you guys. 5 is good. I think maybe I can make it a little bit more challenging, but 5 is all right. All right, looks good. Well, so that assignment was it was kind of meant to be to create a little base, a little structure for today's class, because today we want to deal with, let me see if I can get that. Yeah, we want to deal with what we call a sales funnel or a marketing funnel, and also dive in a little bit into online marketing and marketing controlling, just a little bit, because I find it really interesting and really important for everything regarding electronic commerce. Because when we want to make money online, which is e-commerce basically about, we need people to see us, we need people to be aware of us and to see what we have to offer. And of course they can only do that when we do according marketing, right? Makes sense. So let's just hop in the sales funnel. So I hope to know that all of you read some definitions of a sales funnel, so we can we can be a little bit quicker with that. But when it comes to marketing or to sales, what we call a sales funnel, we actually mean that we are distinguishing our potential customers based on their level of interaction that they already had with our business. Okay, so we differ between cold audiences and warm audiences, and also hot audiences. Okay, by cold we mean people that have never ever interacted with us whatsoever, that probably don't even know us. By warm we mean people that already had some kind of interaction with us. Maybe they clicked on an article, on an advertisement, or maybe they were chatting with us on social media, or they were typing an email, or they just visited our landing page, our website, some sort of interaction. And hot means people that are already willing to give us their money. So maybe they have put in their information into a lead form, or maybe they have already bought something, or maybe they already made they already try to purchase something. So that's what we call a hot lead, or a hot audience. Okay, so that's really important to know: cold audience, warm audience, and hot audience. And all the sales funnel thing starts with the first contact, when at the top, when somebody sees us for the first time, reads an article, clicks on an ad the first time, and then we have the funnel designed to show their customer journey all the way to the successful sale. All right, so in summary, I had some typos in here. In summary, the sales funnel is basically a summary of the sales and the marketing process for our company. So we can call it sales funnel, or we can call it marketing funnel. Whenever you read those two, it's the same. Okay, people mean the same thing. It's interchangeable. You can call it however you want. All right, so let us check and see how sales funnels can look like. Funnel, the English word, that's basically the shape of this design, of this graphic, where you put something in on top and you get something out at the bottom in a way more concentrate amount. So do you know what I mean by funnel? What's the Chinese word for funnel? In German, it's Trichter. And we normally use it to put like water in, or some liquids to fill it into a smaller bottle or a smaller thing. How do you call it in Chinese?
It says
漏斗.
Yes, 漏斗.
漏斗?
漏斗, yes.
Yeah.
As she typed in the comment.
Okay, 漏斗?
Yes, 漏斗.
Right?
Your pronunciation more close to the Cantonese.
The what?
Your pronunciation is more close to the Cantonese.
Oh, okay. Okay, I need to practice.
It's one
that.
type of Chinese.
Oh, I understand. Okay. Well, I need to practice a little bit more. You guys need to teach me some Chinese, and then I can learn from you guys as well. Okay. But important is that you actually know what I'm talking about. Okay. So the principle of a sales funnel or marketing funnel is the same compared to a normal funnel, right? We put something in, a big amount, we put something in on top, and we want to get something out in a more concentrated amount. So we divide the funnel into 3 stages. We have the top of the funnel, we have the middle of the funnel, and we have the bottom of the funnel. We want to get people, our target audience, all the way from the top through the middle, all the way to the bottom. Okay, so like you can see here, the first and the last step I had to type in the English word because it was actually in German. When we have people that come to our online shop, to our website where we sell stuff, you know, the most important asset of an electronic commerce company. When we get people to come there, we call them visitors, and it's not like, you know, they come to our site and 5 minutes later they give us all their money. Obviously, that's not how it works, sadly. But we need to take those visitors through a process, through a customer journey. Okay, so the first thing basically that we're trying to do is to convert the visitors to a lead. Okay, so a lead is basically when they already typed in some sort of information, or when they give us some more data. This could, well, we will talk about that later. And then we want to qualify that lead, okay, to make sure that they actually are capable of paying our price, that they actually do want to buy things from us, that they have an intention to spend money, okay? That's what the middle funnel is all about. And then at the bottom, it's all about making the sale, okay? All about to grabbing that opportunity, seeing what qualified leads we have and turning those leads into customers. So I want to show you some more examples of a sales funnel so you guys can get a bigger picture of what's here important. So you see that's a different design, but it's the same principle, okay? We need people to be aware of our company, be aware of our offer. That's what it's called, you know, to get the awareness. That can be a big amount, a lot of people. But then, as you can see on the next step, we want to turn that awareness into interest so that people are actually saying, oh yeah, that looks interesting. That sounds interesting, you know? And as you can see, this is already getting smaller. That's already a smaller amount, okay? So what we are doing is we are selecting and we are dividing the people, the visitors, so that at the end, we only get people that actually want to spend money with us, want to make business with us, okay? And all the other people that maybe, well, they like what they saw, they liked our advertisement, they liked a video, an article, whatever. But for example, they don't have the money to make business with us, or they're not actually interested, or they don't need what we have to offer. Those people, we want to get rid of them. Okay, sounds kind of harsh, but it's actually very important to make that funnel really tight. Okay, because it's only a waste of money and a waste of time, waste of resources when we let's say at the bottom of the funnel, when we still have a lot of people that actually don't have the attention to buy. Okay, they just clicking through and they want to see what's up, and then at the end they're like, nah, actually I don't need that, or I don't have the money. Okay, so we want to get rid of those people as soon as possible. Okay, so that's the normal process. People getting aware of our offer, then they will show some interest, and that interest turns into consideration. So they're actually considering buying from us. And when maybe in that stage they want to consult with their wife or their husband or a family member or their boss or a friend, you know. Like the other day, I saw an advertisement from an online shop that I already bought a couple of times from. It's like sports clothes, and I saw like a nice sweatshirt. But I asked my friends, like, hey, how do you like that? Like, do you think it would fit me? And that's when I was in that stage. Okay, I became aware because of the advertisement. I showed some interest because I liked the advertisement, so I clicked on it. And then I was scrolling through the online shop, found something that I liked, and I showed it to one of my friends. And that's when I was in the consideration stage. After that, when I actually made my decision and said, okay, you know, I liked it, you like it, okay, let's go. I like the price. I showed intent, you know, my intention was to buy that. And I ended up finally in that purchase state. Okay. The evaluation state, sometimes you can leave it out, but it actually is just when you review, you already typed in all your credit card information, for example, and then you're still thinking about it and you're reviewing your chart. You look at it and say, "There's still looking here." You may know. So that's what we call the evaluation state. All right. Like I said before, we can call a sales funnel also a marketing funnel. And even in that kind of design graphic, you can see that we again have the awareness stage, the interest, consideration, intent, evaluation, purchase. Okay, so a sales or a marketing funnel, you can name it differently, you can design it differently, you can you know, put it in all shapes and forms and colors, but the main principle, the underlying principle, is always the same. Okay, we need people to become aware using marketing campaigns, using consumer research, you know, using advertising and all that stuff to become aware of our offer, and then get these people engaged, and you know, kind of narrow our target group, our targeting, to only talk to people that are actually interested in what we have to offer. And then eventually show these people more products, show what we have to offer, show them the price. Okay, like when you shop, or when you know, you're on social media or whatever, and you see an advertisement, you do not normally see the price immediately, right? Like the other day when I was scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through Facebook, and I saw that advertisement from that sports shop, and they only showed a couple of products, but they did not show the price immediately, right? So that's really, yeah.
Yeah, I watched the same advertisement in the video you sent to me in the YouTube.
Yeah. What advertisement you mean?
The advertisement about the marketing, and you have sent me sent us the link about the potato gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his company, the advertisement of his company show me several times while
Yeah.
I watched the video.
Yeah, that guy actually, Russell Brand. No, not Russell Branson. Oh no, it is Russell Branson, right? Yeah, I think that's his name. He's from Idaho, which is kind of funny because I used to go to college in Idaho, and his office, like the company ClickFunnels, is actually just a few miles away from where I lived. But yeah, that what you experience basically is called retargeting or remarketing. So you watched one of his videos, and they have the technical capabilities to track that, and then give you like his advertisements, because he knows now you're somehow interested in marketing and somehow maybe interested in what his company has to offer. So you were in that awareness stage, and then since you clicked on his YouTube video, even though I sent it to you, they consider you to be interested. All right, so and that's why they showed you like more specific advertisements. That's a pretty good way, but we will talk about that later. That's a deep dive into online marketing. Yeah, but you will see when we talk about all that stuff later in this class today, you will see how all of this makes sense and how you will move forward through that funnel step by step, consuming more product information, consuming more advertisement, asking for more information, all the way down until either you make a sale, so you make a purchase and buy something, or at least get a very specific offer from the company. All right. So hopefully you guys all you understand that. Watch that. Sorry, you understand that principle. I was kind of distracted. So what Ray was typing, I like watching his video too and his idea. Yeah, so he's one of the guys I actually learned a lot from in marketing. And one of his books is, well, he has like two world famous books. I look at my bookshelf right now and see if I can find it. Hold on, give me a second. I don't think I have it at home now, but. Oh no, I got it here. Yes. All right, I can type it. It's called .com Secrets. I type it in. I can really recommend it. .com Secrets. And the other one is .com Experts, I think. So, very easy to read. A lot of nice graphics that explain a lot, and yeah, I can only recommend that to you. So, getting back to our marketing funnel, to the principle, I want to show you. How that looks like in compared in a real life situation. So, let's say you go meet someone at a party and you say, "Hi, my name is Joe." The first thing you would not do, hopefully, is, "Hey, you don't know me, but do you want to buy from me?" Whatever you do, whatever you have to offer. But if you would do so, of course, 99.999 times, the answer would be, "Thank you, but no. I don't know you. I don't trust you. Please get away from me." So, but what if you would say, "Hi, my name is Joe, and hey, by the way, I'm a golf player. And, hey, what, you like golf? I'm a golf player too. Nice. So you're a good golf player? Oh yeah, actually, I won a lot of trophies. And here's my friend. He can tell you more about how good I am." It's like, "Oh, that sounds awesome. Do you teach?" "Well, yeah, actually, I have some dates available. Do you want to make an appointment?" "Yes." So, do you see the difference? Trying to sell immediately and this approach. So if you go back, the left side, this one, would be awareness. We meet someone, straight to the purchase. But that's not how it works. Okay, not in meeting new people and not in marketing and not in sales. Okay, compared to the right side, would be more like, awareness. We meet someone, "Hey, okay, interest. What, you play golf?" "Yeah, I play golf too." "That sounds awesome. I teach golf." "Oh, really? Okay. Do you have some days free?" "Yes, let's meet." Boom, purchase. Okay. So this is how you can compare real life to a sales funnel, and even a little bit more forward would be this one. So that's one of the most famous, I would say, comparisons between real life and a sales funnel. If you meet someone for the first time, you probably do not ask them like, "Hey, you want to marry me?" on the first date, right? You get to know them, you meet, you go on dates, you hang out, and then you see if it's a good fit. And that's exactly the same thing with a sales funnel. Exactly, do the things right. So that's what it's all about. And now we can break all of that down to make it a little bit more easy. And then the whole concept of a sales funnel will look like this. Okay, a sales funnel can be built in all different and individual ways. We will see that later. However, the principle will always be the same. So, and this is what we call in marketing the AIDA formula. Okay, AIDA, because of the A, awareness, I, the interest, the decision, the action. So, if you look at, what we have here, we basically have the AIDA already. Okay, we have the awareness, we have the interest, desire, that's what this one is about, and action is what this one is. Okay, and this is a really famous and actually old marketing principle. It's like, I think, one of the first things you learn in marketing class. And this one is applicable to every sales funnel, to every marketing funnel. So it's getting the awareness first, getting people to know you, stop scrolling, clicking on your video or your advertisement, showing some interest, and then making a decision to buy. They actually have the desire, they want to buy, and then at the end go through with the purchase and give you their money. That's what e-commerce is basically all about. All right, I have a few more graphics for you, but I think we're actually good with that. So you see the AIDA formula again, just a few more keywords, kind of check on the market potential, get the suspects to become prospects, and at the end become customers, right? Okay, so this one, you see some German words, don't be confused with that. It's basically just say the inbound sales funnel, the visits, leads, marketing qualified leads, and Kunden in German basically means clients or customers. So this is a very, it's kind of concrete sales funnel with a few numbers, but this is how we can check the numbers and check the success of our sales funnel, and also check where there might be something that we will have to optimize or have to change, right? So when we know the benchmarks, so when we know the normal numbers for our specific niche, for our specific field of business, then we can compare our numbers for each step in the sales funnel to the benchmark and see if we're good or if we need to change something, if we're very good, we don't know. So for example, when we see we have 10,000 visits on our online shop, and we get 200 people to opt in for some sort of information, maybe a newsletter or whatever, then we see, okay, that's a conversion rate of 2%. So out of those 200 leads, we make 60 leads to become marketing qualified leads. And out of those 60, we become 15 to become sales qualified leads. Okay, so you see the rate here. And notice that the rate needs to go up after the first step. Okay, the first step, that's normal. 1 to 10%, that's normal. But after that number needs to increase dramatically. Okay, I don't say that it needs to be 30 or 25%. Like I said, it's very depending on your type of business that you conduct. But it needs to go up for sure. So out of that sales qualified leads, we get 5 customers, for example. So, and then the next month, you check your sales funnel, your numbers again. Okay, and you can compare, hey, did we do better? Did we do worse? Where did we do better? Maybe we got more visitors, but less leads, but still more clients. Then we know, okay, we need to turn more visitors into leads, but we're already doing great here. Maybe we get 500 leads the next month, but we only get 1 client. Then we know, hey, we're not qualifying the leads good enough. Okay, so we know where to actually start making changes and start improving our business. Okay, that is very, very powerful, very, very important for online businesses to know their numbers. And those numbers, we call them KPIs, okay, key performance indicators. Basically, most important for our business, key performance indicators, KPIs, okay, very important, especially in online marketing. Compared to an offline shop, a brick and mortar, like a regular store that you see downtown, I mean, it can be the same thing, right? Not visits on a website, but people that come to your store, that go through the door, okay? Especially the bigger shops have like a little tracker at their door. When I was, I think, 17, I used to work at Levi's, and I was selling jeans. And we had a little tracker at the door, so every customer that came in, it was he or her that were counted. And then at the end of the day, we had our dashboard with all the numbers, and it told us, okay, you had 5,000 people in the store today, but only sold 100 pair of jeans. You need to do better. Okay, so we knew the next day we needed to give better service, talk to more people that come in and ask them questions and ask if we could help them and maybe show them some styles. Okay, so you can actually compare that to offline shop as well. So now I already talked about the conversion rate, okay, where we convert people from one stage to the next. So let's take a look at what a conversion actually is. So a conversion is what we call or what we consider just the next goal, the move from the current state, the current step to the next smaller goal within our sales funnel. Okay, so it's basically always just about selling the next yes, the next small yes in the customer's head. So turning people from visiting our website to becoming a lead. So for example, typing in the email address and their name, that's a conversion. Okay, turning those leads into customers, that's one conversion. Okay, or turning those leads and calling them, having them on the phone, that can be a conversion. Yeah, so it's always just about the next step to convert people to see what a conversion is. So selling the next yes only. Okay, I mean, of course it can be from people seeing us the first time to selling, but like I said, that's not how it works. It's not like you're gonna ask them, hey, you want to marry me? Meeting them the first time. Okay, so here we have some examples for conversions in electronic commerce. So the first easiest conversion would be, for example, a click. Okay, somebody sees our advertisement or a piece of content and they click on it and they become visitors and basically enter our sales funnel. So that would be one type of conversion. When people, they're already they're visiting our online shop and then they click on specific products and they read through the description and look at the pictures and spend a little more time, that's what we call a view content conversion. Okay, they're diving deeper and deeper into our sales funnel and they're becoming a lead. So when they type in the information, maybe their phone number, their email address, their name, okay, it's called a lead. The maximum online sales target, I kind of translated that openly from German. What it means is the maximum, like the highest thing that we can get from people just using online marketing. So for example, we cannot talk to someone like automized, right? We can only get them from strangers to a certain point using our online strategy. And that certain point, like the highest, can be, you know, making an appointment for a call, for a sales call, for example. In online shops, it would be the sale, okay? But when let's say I'm a coach, I'm a consultant, coach, whatever, I cannot do that like in an automized funnel online. Like at the end, I need to, you know, talk to them on the phone or actually be present and talk with them one-on-one. But the maximum online sales target would be to have the first initial contact on the phone. And like I said, in e-commerce, this can be a sale. So when people type in their credit card information and give us their money. So you see everything that we basically talked about for now, or until now, you see all of that in summarized and put together in that kind of graphic. And that's a very good graphic, because it shows you the stage in the funnel. It shows you the specific area. And here we have the description according to the AIDA formula. And also some nice little examples. Perfect. But one additional thing that you can see here is that after people turn into customers, like until now, it stopped here, right? But now we have two additional pieces, which basically only tells us that after we turned a visitor, a stranger, a lead into a customer, the game's not over. It basically just starts again. And now we know that customers, obviously, they already spent money with us. They already did business with us. So for us, it's very important to keep those customers, right? To keep them engaged and to show them more products and more services. Because obviously they already made the decision to make business with us, and that's always easier compared to trying to get new customers. Okay, it's always easier to make business again with people that already bought from us compared to making business with completely new visitors and new leads, right? So this customer relationship management starts right here. So we talk about emails and all that stuff. So that's very important. All right, moving on. So now we talked about the principles of a sales funnel. We talked about what a conversion is. Now I want to talk to you a little bit more about the building. How do we build a sales funnel? And when we build an actual sales funnel, we talk about the sales architecture. Okay, so it's kind of compared to building a house. Not quite that complex, I would say, or complicated, but yeah, it's, I don't know, somebody somehow one day decided that they call it the sales funnel architecture. But like regular architecture, it's all about planning and creating and thinking about how it would make the most sense. So you see that different funnels, they can have different steps. Okay, you can add steps, you can take steps out, you can rename them, you can have different goals, so different conversions, right? But it's very important. So when you start building a sales funnel, that you know your end goal. Okay, you need to know that right before you start building your sales funnel, because I mean, the end goal is that what you want to achieve eventually, right? And when you don't know what your target, what your goal is, what your aim is, it's very hard to reach that goal. It makes sense. So you see a small example of sales funnel architecture right here. That can be a very easy funnel when you drive traffic to your website, and maybe they can download a report or something for free. You capture the email address, which would be considered a lead, and then after they download it, you can direct them to a different site, like a thank you page, where it says, okay, thank you, here's a download, and also, do you want to buy something from us? Or you can send them more emails, and you build trust. You give them some value in those emails until finally, after a certain amount, after a specific time, you send them to a sales page again and ask them if they want to buy from you. So that would be a very easy funnel, but a funnel can also look quite complicated. For example, something like that. Okay, that's this one was made, or like at least the graphic was made using Funnelytics. I can type it in. Funnelytics is a very cool Funnelytics. I think it's typed like this. It's a free website where you can, they give you like different smaller items that you can just drag and drop and put like little arrows in it and rename them and just create a graphic like that, and then you can save it or you can print it, you can send it to other people. So that's a very cool little thing. And yeah, maybe we can just go through that one here. So you see we have our traffic source, for example, a Facebook ad or an affiliate program, and we send them to a specific landing page that we already talked about in our advertisement. And then they can, register for, let's say, a webinar or any other type of content, free content that they want to consume. And after that, we redirect them to a thank you page, thanking them, hey, all right, everything went well, thank you for that. You received some emails about the information, and then they get a lot of emails until finally we send them to the webinar. We'll talk about that later, where at every webinar, the last 5 to 10 minutes, they always try to pitch you something and sell you something. And that's when they send you to what we call a sales page, where you can actually click the button that says, I want to buy this. Okay, so you see, sales funnels can be very straightforward and summarized, or they can be a little bit more complex. Either way, you can design them just the way you want. But please know this, you need to know your end goal. Okay, what do you want to achieve with that sales funnel? All right, let me take a sip from my coffee for a second. All right, I hope everything is clear so far. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me or type it in the chat if I'm too fast or anything. If you have questions, just let me know. All right, if there are no questions, then we can move on. So I was already talking about, a webinar, or here we're talking about a free download. These types of contents is what we call a lead magnet. Okay, a lead magnet, like the name says, is the purpose of a lead magnet is to get the visitor to type in their contact information, to type in their name, and at least the email address. Would be even better if they type in their phone number too. Okay, so that we can contact them afterwards and have a sales call and talk to them on the phone. Okay, that's always the thing we're trying to do when, for example, we are selling high price products. Okay, so anything that's above €1,000, for example, It's very hard to do that online, but when we have something like above €1,000 or dollars or whatever, then it's always good to have people on the phone, and we're trying to get them on the phone using lead magnets. Lead magnets are always free. Okay, you never charge for them. It's always free value, and it needs to be very, very good. We will talk about that later for a bit. So the next thing in a funnel could be a so-called tripwire. Tripwire is a very cheap product, a cheap product that we use to check if the visitors, the people, actually are willing to pay. Okay, so for example, we have a lead magnet. It's some sort of report, and then they download that, and then the next step would be the tripwire, where we say, hey, we have something that's perfect to match your free report. It's some analysis of the data, for example, and you can buy it for only $19.99. Okay, so it's a very cheap price, still high value, and we check their willingness to pay. Okay, because maybe they say, oh no, I just want free stuff. I don't want to pay. Okay, and we don't want these people. We want people that pay. So that's a good way to check if people are actually willing to spend money. And if they do so, then we can finally show them our core offer. All right. So core offer is our main product that we use to make money with, that we start making money with. Okay. Because obviously with the lead magnet, that's for free, and the tripwire, that's very low price. We do not make any profit yet. We just, with the tripwire at least, we're just trying to keep our advertising costs low or equal to zero. And with the core offer, we're starting to make a profit. All right. And then the last step would be when we have people that already spend, a decent amount of money buying our core offer, whether it's a high price product or it's a service or it's a subscription, okay, whatever. The profit maximizer would be like the final step where we try to squeeze out the last bit of money in order to, like I said, by maximizing our profit, so that we, for example, we can offer them like the perfect edition for the core offer. So I don't know, let's say the core offer would be, we are selling whirlpools. Okay, our company builds and installs whirlpools. So whirlpool, I don't know, like high price whirlpools for €3,000. And then so somebody, they bought the core offer, they bought the whirlpool, and after that it's like, now we could be like, we're happy, we're done here. Okay, we will deliver and install the whirlpool, thanks for making business, and goodbye. Or we could say, hey, you know what, it's awesome that you bought the whirlpool, but how about the perfect I don't know, like whirlpool chair, or like I can't think of the English word, like something like a cover, like a whirlpool cover. How about that? You have such a nice whirlpool, but now you need something to like cover it in the winter, or like when you're not using it, so no leaves and no birds will fall into it. And that's usually something that costs you very little money, but you can sell it for a good amount of money. Okay, does it make sense? So you have a core offer, and then with the profit maximizer, it's like an upsell. Okay, so back to my example, working at Levi's jeans shop, our core offer was obviously jeans, a pair of jeans. And whenever people bought the core offer, whenever they bought a pair of jeans, we would come and offer them a belt or a t-shirt or a pair of shoes. Okay, so we always wanted to upsell them and maximize the profit, so they would not buy 2 pair of jeans, obviously. Well, sometimes they did, but it was all about, hey, you bought that nice pair of jeans, but of course you need a nice belt with that too, right here. That's a perfect belt. Or that t-shirt really fits that type of jeans that you bought. Okay, we have the same thing with online marketing. All right, so let me check what we have left. All right, I would say let's take like a 5-minute break. Okay, we have like just a few more slides, and of course one final assignment. It's a very, very easy and small assignment this time. But let's take a 5-minute break so we can, get some fresh air, get some water, and then we will continue. So now it's 27, right? So let's meet at 32 again here. I will leave that classroom, the digital classroom open. I will just turn off my microphone, and then we will continue at 32. See you in 5 minutes.
See you.
See you.
Just have coffee.
All right, everybody back?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, then we can move on with the topic. Oh no, I was a little bit too early. Anyways, so we have to finish the whole subject of sales funnel architecture. To finish that up, I want to show you like two more examples of how that can look like. All right, so this could be one funnel in online marketing, especially where you have people sitting in front of their laptop or their smartphone and clicking on our content, advertisement, video, whatever, and they find a opt-in page. So opt-in page always means something where you can put in information. And then after you put in the information and you type or you click send, you are directed to a confirmation page. I don't know why there is no picture. And after that, you receive emails, okay? And with these emails, you are taken through the whole funnel. So that's how online marketing actually works, by using different types of activities, different disciplines, okay? Like advertising, like website building, like email marketing, okay? And then you have a tripwire where people type in information, their credit card information. And the magic here, and that's basically the most important thing about this one. The magic with tripwires is that you get people to type in their credit card information or their PayPal or whatever, by asking them for a very small price. So you offer them something like, hey, they already downloaded your lead magnet for free, and then you offer them, hey, I have something for you that's awesome and it's very cheap. And then they're like, okay, that's fine, I can pay $20. They type in their credit card information, and then after that, after you already have their credit card information and they already said, okay, I want to buy that, boom, click on buy. And then they're directed to a different page where you say, hey, hold on, your order is not complete. We have a special offer just for you, and it's only valid for 2 more minutes. And this one is, I don't know, $500. But the magic is you already have their credit card information. So it's very, 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 very easy for them to buy, to spend more money, because they only have to click one button. Okay, by one button, they're already done and can say, okay, we're out of here, and they spend way more money than just the $20 for your initial tripwire. Okay, so that's the magic when it comes to tripwires. And here you can see that in a form of our beloved funnel. Okay, entry can be with, well, actually we have the traffic on top here, and then you have the lead magnet with a type of information, spend the first small amount of money, buy our core offer, and then we upsell them until they come and return and even refer us to their friends and family. Okay, they'll be like the perfect funnel in paradise. All right, so now we're done with the funnel, but we want to go and dive in a little bit deeper into the specific stages. And for today, we want to focus on the lead magnet. Okay, who of you has already became prey of any type of lead magnet? Who of you already gave their contact information to a company in order to receive a free of charge value? Just type it in the chat if you have already put in your information and in return got something for free. Maybe it was a video, maybe it was a song, music, maybe it was a software, a free trial. Okay, Who of you? No one? All right, maybe later when I give you some more examples, you find yourself. So anyhow, how do we describe a lead magnet? What is a lead magnet? So, like we already said, lead magnets must always be free of charge. Okay, you cannot charge any amount of money for a lead magnet, and it also has to be very relevant for your target audience. Okay, so you need to know who your target audience is for your business and what they want, and then give them something that's easy to consume. Okay, so nothing that takes them like 10 hours to consume, maybe like 10-20 minutes. Is very specific. Okay, it's addressed to a specific problem that they have, and then still offer them a high value content. Okay, something that other people would actually pay for. Okay, that's the most important thing about a lead magnet. So how can you design or create a lead magnet yourself? Basically, just take those 3 points into account. The title must be very, very clear. Okay, so describe the pain point in a clear and very precise way. So when you know what your target audiences want and what they're all about and what problem they have, you need to know that, and then you can create your lead magnet using that problem and address it very specific. Your title should be like, should activate a desire so that they really want to download your lead magnet, and must promise a clear structure. So here you have a perfect example: 7 lead magnets and how to use them. Boom, download. You have a clear structure by saying 7 lead magnets and how to use them. So I get 7 lead magnets, I know what I get, and already know, okay, and how to use them. So they already give me like, they're telling me how to do it. Okay, so it's a clear structure. It activates the desire, because obviously I want to know how to use them, not just give me some examples, but I need to know how to use them because I don't know. And it describes the pain point very clear and precise. So I don't have any idea what kind of lead magnets I should use. Here, boom, here's the answer. All right. So what examples do we have for a lead magnet? So we can have reports or any type of statistics, numbers. Okay, just a week ago, I had a big presentation for potential investors, and I wanted to know numbers of the market potential, and I didn't know, so I needed to go to a statistics website in Germany. The biggest one is Statista. And they give you all types of statistics, like whatever you want to know, they have some statistics. And of course, like when you want more statistics, you have to pay for it. But they offer you like 2 free statistics, like 2 free reports. But in return, they wanted my name, my email address, and whatever. Okay, so I typed in my information, and in return, they gave me access to 2 reports. So that's a type of lead magnet. You can have a quiz, for example. So find out what body type you are, or so that would be good for like a fitness, like a gym maybe, or like a fitness company. Or find out why your business is not successful yet. That would be good for like business consulting. Okay. Find out what type of soccer boots fits you. Would be good for a soccer boot company, So any type of quiz is a really good idea for a lead magnet. And also free trial. Okay, so a lot of software companies, for example, have free trials where you can use the software for a certain amount of time. Usually it's 2 weeks, and you can use their service and not pay anything. And then after 2 weeks, they ask you like, okay, how do you like it? Your free trial ends now. And now if you want to keep using that, you need to pay for it. Okay. So that's one lead magnet. And of course you have the coupons. So when they give you like a 20% discount, for example, okay, just type in the information, we sent you the discount, like the coupon, in an email. Boom. You give them your name, your email address, and they send you a discount, and they have your data. Okay. So all of that is some type of lead magnet. So I do ask you again, have you ever used a lead magnet in your private life, in your personal life, in your business life maybe? Have you ever used any type of lead magnet? Have you ever filled in your information so that in return we're able to, get something back? YouTube 1 month free. Yes, that's a good one. YouTube 1 month free trial. YouTube Premium is it called, right? Yes, YouTube, good one. What else? Do we have other examples?
Just like Netflix.
Netflix, like a free trial?
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. That's a good one.
And also Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime, that's 2. Yes, that's a good one. What else do we have? Other examples? All right, then Apple Music, $9.99 first month. Yeah, there would not be a lead magnet because you already pay for it. But I remember when they started Apple Music, I had it for I think 3 months, a free trial for 3 months, and after that I had they started charging me $9.99. So $9.99 first month. That would be a tripwire. It would be more expensive. Yeah, that would be a tripwire. But lead magnets, like we learned today, always free. You never pay for that. Okay. So what you just said, Ray, is would be a tripwire. But good example. That's a good example. All right. All right. So I see the next assignment for next class is actually perfect because I want you guys to go ahead and select a topic of your choice. Okay, whatever it is that you are interested in, whether it's travel, food, cars, sports, cooking, whatever. Okay, you're free to choose. And then go ahead and search the internet for a provider with a great lead magnet. Okay, now you know what a lead magnet is. I will put this presentation up on Elias right after we're done today, so you can look it up again. So go ahead, go online, search for somebody who provides a great lead magnet in your chosen topic, and then go and download the lead magnet. Okay. I mean, you can delete your contact information right after that if you want, but I want you to go ahead and examine the lead magnet. Okay, type in information, get it, and see what kind of emails you get after that, and how it is structured. Okay, so we started today's class with the whole concept of a sales funnel, and now we know that the lead magnet is basically like the entry of a lead magnet. Okay, so you click on something, you enter the sales funnel of the company, and when you type in your address or your information, your email address, your name, then you move down in the funnel. So saying that, I want you guys to, on the one hand, examine the lead magnet, and on the other hand, try to see the bigger picture and try to recreate the whole funnel, the whole sales funnel. All right, I want you guys to do that. And then describe the lead magnet and describe the whole funnel, and explain why you like this lead magnet. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. So that's your assignment. It's a little bit more fun assignment. So please turn it in until Friday. If Friday is too early, you can turn it in until Sunday, but please at least turn it in until like before the next class, okay? So I can go ahead and look over it. That would be very important. So again, select the topic of your choice, go online, look for a provider with a great lead magnet, type in your information, download the lead magnet, and then describe the lead magnet in detail and explain why you like this one, and also type in, or also like try to describe the whole funnel, okay? Describe how you found them, what kind of website, what happened after you clicked on download, what emails you got, how many emails you got, did they redirect you to a different page, when did they try to start selling you stuff, how much did they charge, you know, all of that, as good as you can, so that you actually get a feeling of well, how this works in the real world and not just here in university and college. All right.
And both European company or American company or Chinese company, all okay.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. If it's a Chinese one, that's perfect. If it's an American, international one, German, whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
But obviously, when you have a Chinese company, most likely I cannot read it. Then you have to describe it in English to me anyway. So you can make some screenshots, put it in the email. That's fine. So I'm really interested in when you guys put together.
I'm afraid they all have English pages.
Well, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You can pick anyone, any company, any type of company, any topic. Okay, like I said, whatever you're interested in, feel free to look for it. Maybe you have to look a little bit longer, but you will find one eventually. Okay, and then put it in a Word document or in an email and send it to me. If you have any questions during the week, feel free to contact me. You guys have my email address. You can always send me an email and ask me about anything, and then I can assist you. All right. So.
Yes, that's great.
Perfect. Then this would be it for today. Thanks for keeping up. Thanks for being here today, spending time with us. And now I'll let you go. I know it's already late in China, so I don't want to keep you up too long. So enjoy your night, enjoy your evening, have fun doing that assignment, and I will talk to you next week, right? So take care and bye-bye.
Yeah.